going on, everybody? Got some more time to jump in and say some divine timing things that I've been marinating on. Of course, influenced by conversation. Of course, influence. Of course. Since I got a break, I'm gonna take some of this fruit with me. Let's try this. What's this? Oh. Oh, snap. Let's try that one more time. All right. All right, Shalom family. Shalom family. Shalom Barak. Shalom Barak. Still coming in, figuring stuff out and going through things and enjoying another heated one. I think it got up to 100 degrees yesterday. Yeah, I think it topped out at like 101 yesterday. And by the time that noise of opening up my fruit and trying to get and let it going up. You know, sometimes the body don't want, at least my body don't want meat and stuff like that. So I have random times where it's just nothing but fruit. Crazy, nothing wrong with that. So I was glad to come on here. Salakia. But that's some good mango. That's some good mango. Man, crazy, huh? Great day. All right, I'm back. So, well, I have some time just getting unloaded right now, real quick. I haven't even gotten docked in or locked in, so we got a little bit of time. I gotta make one more stop and then take that to a place, drop that off, swap, give me an empty and end my day, in my yum. But praise y'all for another chance to make another choice. Proper preparation, preventing poor performance. So getting in that mindset of the garden. Like TJ be talking about, time to clean up that mess with that door vision, that Dalat Ayan, you know. And even with Gad, praise y'all, probably be able to have time to dive even more into that this evening. She running. Yeah, it's great to get in the sense of when talking to Yah, right? Even when going through the 12 patriarchs, because it's like you're talking to them at the same time. So we're going to visit Gad and see what Gad is talking about and stuff like that. But I was talking and conversating with somebody today. Not too sure, and this ain't against no church or anything like that, but not too sure if they're a member of a church or something like that. But I was talking to them, answering a few questions and stuff like that. And we were talking, I forget where we were going to the point. I think we were talking about the Tav and the cross. That's what it is. That's what it was. Talking about the cross. And they were asking, because they know my culture that I follow. They said, well, how do you feel about that? And I'm like, well, the cross is a Tav is a T. Basically along the lines of watch how people take things from a culture and twist it up and make you afraid of such thing, and how you are personally convicted in your walk with Yah, right? So we were going down the lines of that, and he was like, man, you need to be under some training. And I was like, well, I was trained, great teacher, great man. And they were like, well, you need to be in a church somewhere. And I was like, I get what you're saying, but preachers do need to be on the same page as the Hebrew culture. If you're going to talk about the Hebrew culture, you got to be in tune with it all. That's the Aleph Ba'it, that's the Psalms 119, that's the Book of Jasher. That should be coming out in y'all's dialogues. Giving to the homeless, at least, having clothes and stuff like that. The building being a storehouse, because as they call quote unquote church, that's between two people. But where two or three are gathered, the presence of the Most High is, as the terminology they use. So take this with a grain of salt. I know where on the Hebrew side where things go and how people take things, portray and run with things, but I'm just saying in that case, you know, we were talking about church, and it made me resonate with something I was watching the other day, right? And then it was a guy who was talking about how geese fly, birds fly in general. Why they fly in a V shape? It's cutting the wind, you know. So there's one bird that's in the front of the pack. They fly in a V, right? Oh, I didn't know that. Hold on, let me turn them back on. Hold on, let me start this over. Ta-da, one sec. I'll be right back.